This one tweet from Nate Diaz to Brendan Schaub stating, "Brendan, the big old pussy Schaub." One-eyed crying emoji. Well, guess what? That one tweet unleashed Brendan Schaub threatening Nate Diaz in an unhinged rant. Here are some of the highlights from Schaub's 20-minute response. 20 minutes to, no joke, a one-sentence tweet from Nate Diaz. Here it is.
End of the day, if he walked in right now, I said, Chin, Case, can you guys leave? Only one of us is going to walk out unscathed, and it's me. Every fucking day of the week, 365 days a year, I will snap his fucking neck. I know. What's his fucking area code? 209? I know, 209. I get all that. Very cool. None of that is real. I'm not this fake gangster. I don't go looking for fights. I know I'm tough. I don't have to get on Twitter and blast it out and prove it every day because I'm insecure because whatever shit he has going on with his childhood trauma. I don't have to do that. At the end of the day, I will twist your fucking neck off. Ask your boys. There's many of guys that you fucks with, that I've rolled with. Ask them how it went. Go ahead and ask them. Very close guys to you. Ask them how it went, bud. That's the difference between you and I. I'm not some moron who buys into your tough guy narrative, bud. I don't give a fuck you're from Sacramento. That's your biggest thing? That's it? That's the narrative? I know tough guys from Sacramento. What are you going to do, Nate? What are you going to do? Volume punch me, motherfucker? That's what you're going to do? What are you going to do? Out-grapple me? In what fucking sense? What world are you living in? This is the real world. Now, if you're doing this because you fancy yourself a fisticuffs, if you fancy yourself, you want to actually grapple me, I'm not hard to get a hold of. Pull the fuck up. And you can show up with all your boys, do all that stuff. But what a real man will do is pull up one-on-one. I don't have a posse. I don't need one, bud. I'll drop my kid off at fucking practice, roll over, twist your fucking neck off, and then pick him up just in time unscathed with a Diet Coke. And that's how this goes for the rest of your fucking life, bud. Name one fighter that I've kind of pushed down. Name one, ever. In the history of doing this for over 10 years, I only champion people. That's what men do. I don't have insecurities. I hope you go on to make more money than God, dude. But what you're not going to do is pretend you're a tough guy. I know tough guys. You're not one of them, Nate. You have your fan base tricked and think you're this badass. You're not. You're no different than anybody else. You're a terrible fucking athlete. All good, dude. You're a tough guy from Sacramento. Where I come from, you're not a tough guy. And again, if this pisses you off, or you and I cross paths wherever it's at, you, solo, one-on-one, you're not going to do shit. That's the reality. The whole Stockton slab, I will fuck you up. Now, you get your boys to do the shit, to all that. That ain't real manly shit, dude. But you and your fan base in Stockton, yeah, look at them. 10 of them against Schaub. Bullshit, dude. You ain't gonna do shit. Again, if you want to grapple, I'll put shit on hold. I'll start grappling again. Set a date. Let me. I guarantee you won't do it, dude. You're dumb. You're not that fucking dumb. Your handlers around you will tell you what would happen. That's if you have real ones in your corner. I don't know if you do. You didn't get paid from the fucking Masvidal fight. So clearly there's a business issue there. But if you actually want to do this, Nate, I'm not hard to find. Grappling you. The elephant in the room is guys do have some issues. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody. I feel like I don't. I don't know if you do. I'm not get on here and make fun of you. None of that shit. I don't even know if your brother actually has it either. He has some issues. I don't know if it's from that. I don't know you guys well enough. But what I do know is you're not going to do shit. That I can guarantee you. You're not going to do shit. And if you want to, I'm not hard to find, bud. But it better be one-on-one. Don't do that pussy Stockton stuff where you jump guys. And if you do decide to jump me, it better be more than fucking 4 to 5. Didn't want to start off like this. I had a great weekend, dude. I'm a 41-year-old dad, father of 3, bud. That's all I give a fuck about. I put into them. What do you do? Search for your next big money bag? Some bullshit fight? You gonna rematch Jake Paul and get your ass whooped again? What are you gonna do? You're barking up the wrong tree, bud. You're a fucking praying mantis barking at a tiger walking through the fucking jungle. Don't make me stop and twist your fucking neck off. Because I just want to keep going. I don't want no problems, dude. I've never asked for any problems. This whole internet drama I don't get down with. But if you fancy yourself a tough guy,
oh, please, 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 Lord Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, leverage this into a boxing match so all the homeless cats over at PF Chang's can eat for the next 5 years. This is even worse than Tito Ortiz. I know Brendan's not that smart, so this wasn't planned, but the internet hates him just enough and loves Nate Diaz enough where they could probably make some money on an exhibition match. Hell, I'd pay to see Nick kick his ass for sure. Brendan Schaub has fallen on hard times, and the dude needs to make some money. Bappa is an idiot in every facet, and I'm sure Nate Diaz is high as hell somewhere, laughing his ass off at this rant. But to be honest, I'm pretty proud of Schaub for pronouncing Sacramento as clearly as he did. Unscathed did not come out unscathed in this, however. And many of guys, any of size, in every facet. Schaub had a lot of practice while rehearsing this monologue for days in front of the mirror. Bappa's been practicing this insecurity monologue for years. This was just his best chance to unleash it. Listen here, bud. I don't have insecurities like you, okay, bud? But if you put another tweet about me, I will pop your head off. I am not a fake tough guy that has to run his mouth, bud. Don't get this rant twisted with me being a fake tough guy. Okay, pal, I roll with guys you know. Ask them how it went, bud. With the Diet Coke unscathed. Let's face it, folks, Brendan Schaub is the Michael Scott of MMA, except without Michael Scott's charm. More like big-time prison Mike vibes. So let's set the record straight. Nate Diaz puts out a 6-word tweet, and Brendan Schaub puts out 3 tweets, an Instagram post, a 50-minute individual tough guy rant. Makes sense. This is an obvious attempt from Brendan Schaub to go viral, but there is so much posturing, projection, and delusion that I actually hope it does. Just scripted trash. So Diaz's original tweet, Brendan the big old pussy Schaub. That's all Nate had to say to get this deep into Brendan Schaub's head. Actually, I'm not sure Brendan's head is all that deep. If this one tweet with 6 words prompted Brendan Schaub's rant, then Nate Diaz wins on principle. This shit is funny on so many levels. And isn't this the same guy that was telling us only the other day about trying to start a fight with the guy in a gas station? All of a sudden, he's not that sort of guy. He also always says, ask anyone, I'm the nicest guy ever. The Schaub Show? Who the hell is watching that? About 2,000 bots per episode. What happened to the Food Truck Diaries? How's that going, Bappa? What about Below the Belt? How's that going? What about The Fighter and the Kid? How's that going? It's going, but it still sucks. What about Fight Companion? How's that going in Calabasas, California? King and the Sting? Fight flashbacks. The Golden Hour. What about that new truck podcast? How's that going? Are there any more shitty podcasts to add to your resume, Bappa? From this moment on, ladies and gentlemen, please, everyone, refer to Brendan Schaub now as Brendan the Big Ol' Pussy Schaub. 100% Nate Diaz will arrive with his friends at his shitty studio. Thick boy. Can't wait to see this unfold. You got Brendan here definitely trying hard to feed into this to bring attention to himself once again. Bappa has fallen so far that he has resorted to clout chasing for relevance. This is like when I'm in the shower, bored, and think about what I would say to the guy that cut me. off on my way to work 6 years ago. And it was the absolute lack of context on Nate Diaz's tweet that made it hilarious. And as a former avid listener to The Fighter and the Kid, Brendan's insane spending habits are almost certainly pushing this. I'm fairly confident he mentioned returning to the cage briefly to Joe Rogan, who opposed it pretty strongly. I wonder how much of his money went on ridiculous hair products. I mean, God, this rant is so effing embarrassing. Whoa, stop the clock. Wait, Bappa only champions people and doesn't hold anyone down? Quick, let's get Bobby Lee on the line. This is the best stand-up comedy I've seen Schaub do, and he was sitting down. What a genius. So I guess Bappa is turning around his career because Brendan Schaub can be funny, folks. He proved it in this rant. He's so angry, it's hilarious considering what he is angry about. Just a short tweet calling him a pussy. And why is he challenging Nate Diaz to a grappling match? Obviously, Brendan, you're way bigger than Nate, so grappling, I can see him having an advantage, but squaring up with Nate in an actual fight, I don't think you have too much of a chance there. This man-child has makeup and lip fillers. Nate would absolutely destroy him. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. It should be hilarious. But hey, do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button on your way out there. Appreciate that. I know I've been saying this for a while now. Haven't been making too many videos on this channel, been busy with others, but I'm gonna do my very best to start making some more content up on here. So be patient. I really appreciate it, and I'm grateful to all of you for sticking around. So don't forget to push the notification bell because new videos will come out, and I'd like YouTube to notify y'all, even though they don't, because we don't matter. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.